indispensable. Good morning and welcome to MIGHTYOX Trading. Happy Wednesday. That's what it is. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. I don't know why the Dow's feeling all happy there. You can see how that big fall from the Dow in the last hour. That's a huge fall. It's still going down. Meanwhile, ES also had a pullback. But you can see we have hit all-time highs overnight again. 75.66 appears to be the new all-time high on ES. Low of the day, 75.29, so about 37 points in range. NQ, new all-time high, 297.30, 297 that is. Its low for the day was 30.051, so about 240 points in range. Kava had hit a high and then kind of collapsed. Ultra Bond about mid-range, only about half a point. Gold really dumped. It's still dumping. I mean, it's down like over 100 points. So I'm not sure what happened with gold. Crude oil dump, trying to bounce here. It's just above 90 right now. About 4 points in range. Bitcoin still unhappy as well. It's down to 75.6. So that's where we sit standing, whatever body posture you're choosing to take today. As we see this pullback here on NQ. Hey, Jake. How you doing today? Are you hiding there or something? Possible bounce here. Or not. Get smacked back down hard. It's going all right. Much better than yesterday. Okay.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Trying the long here. It looks like it's maybe. I was feeling absolutely horrible yesterday. I mean, I woke up feeling horrible. Then I was okay when I was streaming, and then like shortly after the stream ended, I ended up getting one of the worst headaches I had in my life, or at least in a long, long time. Something caused my blood pressure to spike, and I literally slept all day. I woke up probably about 7 o'clock to feed the cat and eat a little something, and then kind of dozed on and off the rest of the night. And the headache was so bad that I was wondering if I woke up with it, if I was gonna be able to stream today. Yeah, I think I got my electrolytes out of balance probably. The day before, I had been noticing I was holding, I was holding some water, so I took a water pill. So I think it might have been an electrolyte imbalance. Because I also, I ended up not, because I slept all day, I barely was eating anything, so I wasn't taking in any minerals really. And the headache started easing up. I did take a blood pressure pill. I don't take them every day or anything, but I have them on hand in case my blood pressure does spike, and I don't want to do anything too dangerous. So, and then late last night, I decided to
Order
use some
filled.
salt that has potassium in it. There we go, 5 point win. It's 263 to 269 there. Um, so I think it might have been. I might have just got out of balance. Yeah, and mine's usually pretty clear. I'm really, I mean, I hydrate really well, but yeah, with taking the LASIK on Monday, I probably threw myself out of balance. Yeah, I keep it around every now and then. My body decides to hold a little bit more. No, not lace. It's a water pill, not eye LASIK. Water pill LASIK. I forget how it's actually pronounced. It's a water pill. It's a strong water pill. I wish I could get LASIK for my eyes, but at this point I think it's too late to do that. I probably wouldn't be a good candidate. I just don't. I have a feeling that because I'm diabetic, that it would be an issue. I've done some research, and I mean, I have never actually asked an eye doctor, and I will at some point in time. But all the research I've done says it sounds like I'll be a poor candidate. So I have severe astigmatism. Big pullback there. Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, eventually I'll ask, a reputable eye doctor, one that's just not out going to say, yeah, everybody's a good candidate to figure it out, but most likely I'm not a candidate. I mean, I've been wearing glasses since I was 6 years old. I'm back down. Purple candle here. I don't know if I trust it. 5 minutes says down. 1 minute says, well, I don't know about that. Yeah, there's a pop. Glad I didn't try that purple. No payouts yet. Doing a little bit on the struggle bus right now. Just trying to figure a few things out.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Looks like that blue candle doesn't want to work. No, or maybe it does. Hello. Okay, let me try and figure if I'm pronouncing this right. Is it funded Hubham or funded Shubham? Welcome to the stream. Shubham? I hate mispronouncing names because my name, not MIGHTYOX name, but my actual name, gets mispronounced all the time.
Order filled. Order filled.
Took that back off. Down we come. Hey, David, good to see you. You'll get there, funded. It's not as easy as some people try to make it look. Trust me.
Connection lost.
All right, have fun, Jake. And we're coming back down to the 259, 260 area. We got down on the, moved down about 10 minutes ago to 254. Let's see if it breaks through there before we bounce again. Let's bounce again. Does break below. Breaking Bad. Excuse me. Yeah. Quite the fall here. And you thought it was spring. Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. All righty. Hey, Tris. Tris comes in and NQ shoots up 30 points. What an entrance. Iran State TV. We have a draft of the initial unofficial framework for the MOU with the U.S. I'm assuming MOU means truce. We just hit a new all-time high. 3310, 14. Still going. 315. The only news I see on the schedule is Richmond Fed Comp Index at 10 a.m. Eastern, which usually doesn't do anything for the market. Memorandum of Understanding. Thank you, Carlton. And good morning to you, Carlton. I was surprised to see how much gold fell overnight. Here's NQ coming right back up. 318 quarter now. U.S. military forces will withdraw from vicinity of Iran and lift naval blockade. Iran state TV, according to the draft of the Memorandum of Understanding. Wow, we are just blowing up. In return, Iran is committed to restoring the number of commercial transit ships to the Strait of Hormuz to pre-war levels within 1 month. Military vessels are not included in this draft agreement. All right, have fun in the gym. Hey, Mr. G. It's interesting natural gas is going up, but crude oil is going down. Gold hitting, gold is straight up. Euro straight up. Oh, nice, David. Very nice. Straight up. Now tell me, will you go up forever? Oh.
To the moon.
Beautiful. Love to hear that, G. That's a good goal, David. Although, I mean, if you're getting one payout, you're doing better than most. So always remember that as well. Welcome back, Jake. Puff, puff, pass. Oh, big fall. That was a quick move down there, 30 points. Ah, there's the catch to everything that's just been posted. Hold on a minute. I'm looking to enter this short.
Order filled. Order submitted.
The management and route of ship traffic through the Strait of Hormuz will be handled by Iran in cooperation with Oman. That doesn't sound like something the United States is going to like.
Order filled. Order filled.
Took it off there. I took a short there for 16 points. Hey, JJR. Is the frog sound, is it annoying or is it, like, comforting? Could have held on to that trade a little longer, but I'm happy with where I got out. I didn't even realize they bought Foot Locker. War News, JJR. We have a draft. The Iran State TV said we have a draft of the initial unofficial framework for the Memorandum of Understanding with the U.S. U.S. military forces will withdraw from the city of Iran and lift naval blockade. In return, Iran is committed to restoring the number of commercial transit ships through the Hormuz Strait to pre-war levels within 1 month. Hey, Trade Current. See, try to bounce off the 9 back up. Not taking that one. We'll see what happens. It might be going back up, but
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
if a final deal is reached within 60 days, the agreement will be approved in the form of a binding UN Security Council resolution. Iran State TV says the Islamabad memorandum framework is not yet finalized. No step will be taken by Iran without tangible verification. In other words, I think this is all a bullcrap move because I don't see this being agreed to. Glad I didn't take that green candle because we continue to come down. Well, this move down on oil started at 7:05, and oil was already heading down before this news came out. Let's see. This news hit financial juice at 7:18. I would have had a short signal on the 1 minute chart on oil at 7:12 or 7:14 or 7:17. On a 5 minute chart, I would have had a short signal on the 7:05 candle. This is Central Time, sorry, not Eastern Time. So, I mean, it was already coming down before the news came out. Hey, Trader 007. That's not good. I thought mortgages are supposed to be coming down. Yeah, that's a good percentage right there. Yeah, slowly, but I'm buying the house, yeah. I'm not doing a mortgage, though. I'm just basically paying off the loan that he has on the house. Luckily, I live in a bad neighborhood, and the house is old and not in the greatest shape. So, I mean, the house. I'm buying it for about, I don't know. It's gonna probably be somewhere between 30 and 35,000 when I'm all paid off. And for me, it's only temporary. My goal is within 2 years to buy land and build on it. It'll be somewhere in central Illinois. Yeah, I don't think I'll be buying that one. Gee. Back down to 322. So we hit a high of 379. We've dropped about 50 points. Down we come. Wow, that's a lot of debt. They must have a really good credit card. Hey, David. Yes. Oh, there's a pop. That was an interesting pop. Not sure what caused that pop. Oh wait, no, not seeing anything yet. Thought it was about ready to break under 300 again, and then it pops 30 points. Swing low, sweet gold. Crude looks like it might want to bounce, but I've gotten burnt with crude too much to really play it anymore. Nice work on closing those for profits, G. What do you prefer, G? Do you prefer swing trading or do you prefer day trading? Cool. It's kind of trying to drift back down, but slowly. That makes sense. Yeah, I never hold anything overnight. Drifted back down to 320. So I'm not sure what caused that pop there, but it's giving it all back. Pushing down here. It's hitting the 9 on the 5. Let's see if it can get through. Hitting the 9 on the 5. What a way to make a living. Sorry. Just drop below 3,300. 30300. Yeah, it seems like that's happening to a lot of countries. Yeah. Sorry about that. Hit something on my phone. Forgot the volume was on the phone. Sorry about that. We are about 10 minutes from the top of the hour as we're just kind of draining down. This is what we were doing before we got the war news. We had gotten down to 248, well, actually 243 before we had the huge pop. We're back down to 274. Hey, John, how you doing? Still falling here. Excellent. Glad to hear that, John. Still trickling down. Yeah, I've been shocked at how quickly the Tigers have fallen. Phillies are just treading water. I mean, they beat the Padres 2 games in a row, but they're gonna get crushed by the Dodgers this weekend. I never played those games, G, but I know they're pretty popular. Good morning, Robin. Hey, solid. Good to see you. Still dripping down. Drip, 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 drip. Sorry. John, did you see that Wander Franco could conceivably end up back in Major League Baseball?
Order filled. Order submitted.
Yeah, looks like this is gonna stop me out.
Order filled.
Yep, there we go. Trying to form another green candle here, but right into the top of the hour. And I don't usually like to play top of the, at least this hour plays. Well, the judge found him guilty, but gave him no jail time and also gave him a partial pardon, saying that he was also a victim too because the mother was the one trafficking the girl. And since there's no jail time, a pardon, and everything else, the his contract's still technically active. He was placed on unpaid administrative leave, so baseball would have to now ban him in order for that contract to be voided, and then you'll have a whole legal fight around that. Yeah, I think they were able to void Bauer's contract, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Now, this could all be moot because he is from the Dominican or whatever, and if the United States decides not to let him back into the country, then MLB doesn't even have to worry about it. Uh, Pie Plat, I've heard mention of it. I have not read or watched anything on it. I honestly, I don't even, as much as I've gotten into stuff, I really don't even understand stable coins. So it'll probably be a lot over my head. I'll need to get an AI to explain it to me like I'm four. I mean, do you understand what's going on with it? I mean, do you understand the concept, Plat? So I'm definitely. I mean, I'm interested to hear what if this is. I have no idea whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I have not caught the drop. I wish I had. It's giving me a blue candle here. Big blue candle. No, that's not big. Looked bigger than it is. That's what she said. Does it? I mean, what's your opinion of what you just watched or learned or read or whatever, Platt? So how does this? Okay, so
Order
how does
filled.
it help?
Order submitted.
Hey, Ron. I don't think there's any way to balance the budget unless we decide that we can cut back on the military for about half and get rid of all social safety net programs. And this blue candle doesn't want to work out. It was right into the 9, so ugh. Come on. Come on. You want to come up. You know you want to come up. That's me talking to the markets, not to a certain part of my body. Exactly, John. Yeah, he signed like a 13-year deal or whatever. That's what I'm saying is that if he can get a visa to come back to the United States, then the only way for the Rays to get out of that contract would be for Major League Baseball to say he's banned. Yeah, this didn't work out. What am I doing wrong today? Dang. Yeah, maybe it's going to come back up for me. Or not.
Order filled. Order filled.
Cool, thank you. So we're about down to where we were before we got the war news pop. 243 was the low then. We're down to 249. We are about 22 minutes till the bell. Hey, SK, good evening. And now we just got below that level and quickly down to 235. Our overnight low was 30,028. So we're about 200 points above that. Still falling. Are we going to hold 200? They're going to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Sorry. Crude's heading back up. Trying to get back up to 90 here. Everybody else is late today again. No Teo, no USC Sun, no Ace. There's Jay. Hey, Jay. Is the other Jay here? Jay Jackson? Hey, Luke. Good to see you. How are you? Well, make sure you get signed out by a guardian, Platt. Oh. Hey, Ace. Good morning. And down we come. Plot. The earlier war news was Iran state TV says we have a draft of the initial unofficial framework for the memorandum of understanding with the U.S. The U.S. military forces will withdraw from the vicinity of Iran and lift naval blockade. In return, Iran is committed to restoring the number of commercial transit ships through the Hormuz Strait to pre-war levels within 1 month. Military vessels are not included in this draft agreement. The management and the route of ship traffic through the Strait of Hormuz will be handled by Iran in cooperation with Oman. Now, that last sentence is when things started dropping again. Hey, freighter. Little pop there. YouTube Trader07. Baseball card world is okay. Supposed to have a video up yesterday, but I was feeling like absolute trash yesterday, so that should be going up today. I actually recorded 11 baseball videos on baseball card videos on Saturday. I did a whole case of Bowman blasters. So those will be going up over the next 2 weeks. Sorry about the weird noises you're hearing. Ace saying baseball cards reminded me that I sold some baseball cards that I needed to get packed up. Still heading down toward 200. Yes, Eddie, can I help you? I'm going to try a long here, I think.
Order filled. Order submitted.
It's teetering toward my stop. Nope, coming up. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, baby.
Order filled. Order filled.
Ah, well, that didn't work out. That was a quick move back down. That was an ouchie oochie. Here. We have about 7 minutes till the bell. I should get my headset ready, I guess. Tell you guys, the way I was feeling yesterday, I wasn't sure I was going to be streaming today. Nope. Stop. Cat. Yeah. Good morning, Teo. Yeah, I woke up yesterday. I was feeling horrible, but then I was feeling okay by the time I started to stream. And after the stream, I just got the worst headache I've had in years. And I took my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was through the roof. And I ended up sleeping almost all day long. I fell asleep probably, I don't know, less than an hour after I ended the stream. I woke up, got up about 7 o'clock in the evening to feed the cat, and I ate a little something. And I kind of just I watched a baseball game and dozed on and off through that, then went to bed. I took a couple of blood pressure meds. I don't take them every day, but if I see my blood pressure's high, I'll take one. Normally my supplements are fine, but I've been kind of lazy in my supplements lately. And I ended up, I think I just screwed up my electrolytes. I think that's what caused it because the headache started going away, but then I actually used a little bit of the salt that has potassium in it before I went to bed, and it finally went fully away. I have never bet on a sports game. Yeah, the headache's gone. I feel fine now. Blood pressure's returned to normal. I mean, at one point, my blood pressure read 161 over 111. Good morning, Melody.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Doing pretty good actually. Everything's up and running. Woke up okay. Weather's getting better. Hump day. We're doing good.
Sounds good.
Heard we had some more news this morning, so it's always, fun.
Yeah. And, we hit another new all-time high, and it's like way up there, 33.79.
Jeez. Oh, wow.
USC, I say 161 over 111. Not 11, 111. Everything's returned to normal. Although if I fall silent, you should all check to make sure I haven't stroked out. If I do stroke out, Melody, you're in charge.
All right. The show must go on. Just kidding.
Thanks, Teo.
Two minutes till the bell.
So we've dropped almost 200 points from the high, which occurred about an hour ago. So we dropped about 200 points in an hour in a slow, grindy way. Our ATR is only 12. I think we're going to pop at the open. I forgot to ask. What do you guys think? Red or green at the open? Quick drop. Quicker drop. Down 30. Shall we bounce? Shall we bounce?
It's looking like it might, I don't know, it's like it's trying to go back up. Not immediately, obviously, since it went down right when I said that, but it stalled out a bit.
Wouldn't it be amazing if it went back under 30,000 today?
Yeah, I mean, I could actually totally see it happening. That's the crazy part.
It's not the most convincing green candle there.
Order filled.
But I'm trying it. Because why not? Mhm. It's fighting. Nope, back down. Yep, got momentum to the downside. Bouncing back up. Definitely a fight here. Just doesn't seem to be able to fight higher. It's kind of a weird open. Ended up being a red 5 minute candle, but all the red was really in the first minute. Now it's going to come down and stop me out.
Order filled.
Yep, there it goes. Now we're getting more red. Down to 104. Tries to bounce again. If at first you don't succeed, bounce, bounce again. Yeah, all the bounces are getting beaten back down. Not afraid of falling, but I hate it on the ground. Ace is short. Maybe a bounce. No runners. Overnight low, somewhere around 30. Hold on. 30, 0, 28.50. So we're not far away, just about 30 points. On the 5-minute chart, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of the last 12 candles have been red. The green one was all 3 points. Ooh. And there's almost a day. Almost a day. This now, will we double bottom here or continue to fall? Got within a point of the low of day and bounced. There, it's new low of day, 30, 0, 26.
I don't know. I see a lot of reason to believe it's going to turn around here. But it's hard to believe that when, like you said, it's been like 9 straight red candles. More than that. So
Big bounce, 22 points up on this green candle. Nope. And gets swatted back down by a few. I have my finger on the buy. Got my finger on the trigger. Some traders wonder why. Trading NQ, it's do
Order
or die.
filled.
Order submitted.
And die we will, it looks like. Maybe not. Come on back.
Order filled.
Nope.
Order filled.
Wow. Alrighty then.
and we're going under 30.
Yep, there it is. 29,999. It's tickled to 999.
Jeez. That was just a 10-point swing that I didn't even see happen on the DOM. It just went from 1 point down 10 points. It's always fun.
I mean, this has been an incredible fall. We hit 379 at 8:23 a.m. Eastern. It is now 9:44 Eastern. So 1 hour and 20 minutes to fall over 370 points.
Crazy. and apparently still going.
Yeah, now it's 400 points.
Yesterday's low is pretty far down there, if that's where it's headed. But still got a long ways to go.
Full candle bounce. Doubt I should trust it, but hey, why not? It's back above 30,000 that quickly. Huge candle, 41 points. 42. Nice, solid.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
I hate big candles. Hits that 9 and comes right back down. I should not have taken that trade. That was a misread on my part for taking that into the 9 like that. Broke back under 30,000.
Order
And we're gonna
filled.
get stopped.
Order filled.
Wow. Wow. That was a 50-point candle up, and we're down 70 on the following candle. And this is on no news, unless something's going to pop here in a minute that it hasn't popped yet.
Can't believe I mean, I can, but we're still going.
And back up with a huge candle.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
Our ATR in the 1 minute You know, I said before the bell how it was small today. Now it's 40. Are you kidding me? Got within 7 points of my target, and now I'm back to red. Coming back.
Order filled.
Target
Okay.
held.
That was a 25-point trade.
Nice. A little bit of a nail biter.
Yeah. Would have got to my original target, too. Thank you, Ace. Now let's see how far this reverses upwards. So we're back above the overnight low. Our orb today was over 200 points. Orb, the 15-minute orb, low 29,965, high 30,191. Pulls back. Notice that red candle was in a non-shaded area. I would have been a good short, but I wasn't trusting the short because of how much we had gone up. But that would have been a good. Could have got 30 points off of that. Does it want to bounce back up? I think it does. I mean, I think it might want around 82 area. Well, maybe not. 82, 80, or somewhere around the 80 area is where the 9 EMA on the 5 is right now. Now we're coming back down under 30,000, so maybe not. Maybe not. Or maybe here's the
That was quick.
bounce. Okay, today's drinking game is every time I say under 30,000 and back above 30,000, take a drink. And for you, Jake, take a puff.
Order filled.
Well, if we're playing that game, then I'll have to quit trading in 30 minutes. I'm just kidding.
Took the long there off that blue candle. Put my target back about where we topped out last time before coming back down. Still thinking once around 87, but I've put my target at 65. Let's see if it gets to either. Maybe I should have put my target at 20 points, but struggling. Nope, rejected me. It rejected me. I should have went for 20 points, I guess. So just put in a lower high. Unless it comes back.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Took it off for a 27-point win, 27 and a half points. But that said, I broke a rule in staying in that trade because I got a purple candle there, and so I should have gotten out. So I won that trade, but I broke a rule doing it. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I mean, I could say that looking at the 5-minute chart, I felt like it was still going to go up, which is why I stayed in. But I'm not sure that's a good excuse. Got up 68, so I didn't really get much further than where I got out. Pulled back. Another blue candle rising. It's just about at that 9-minute EMA on the 5. Actually, did touch it. And there it goes. Continuing to rise up. So now we have to ask ourselves, are we in for a full reversal? Is it going to go all the way back up? We just we just tickled 30,099. Pulls back a bit. Gold's been heading up after its big fall overnight. Crude's kind of grinding up as well. It's kind of odd.
I will say I have not been watching crude as much lately. Just because like I do feel like they've somewhat disconnected. I know that's not totally true, and war news will still mess with that, but it's been kind of weird.
Yes, there is. It's Wednesday, but because of the holiday, we don't have crude oil inventories today.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing, I guess.
Tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern, we have a gaggle of news. All the PCE price indexes, GDP quarter over quarter, U.S. durable goods, U.S. consumer spending. That could be some fun.
My my prediction is either a 500-point move or nothing. I feel like there's no in between.
I
That's
agree.
what's gonna be.
I just wonder if we're just going to continue heading upwards until that next FOMC meeting, or at least rate. Even if we don't continue making new highs, like just ranging in this area until then. And then when when they don't drop interest rates, then we might see a fall.
That would kind of suck. Yeah, I could see it happening. The only like obviously it's good that the market's going up. People are making money on their retirement, all of that good stuff, whatever. The higher we go, like the bigger the correction's going to be. And I mean, we know it's coming at some point. It might not be this year, might not be the next 5, but it is crazy to think about if that does happen, like how much is it going to hurt? Hopefully for us day traders, we don't even notice. But we'll just have to build our retirement on the front end. What just happened?
I was going to say that's a big drop. 50 points down. There's actually some people who think the market will never drop again. I had a friend send me this. It was a screenshot from Reddit that I guess is actually going around, saying that the stock market can literally never go down again. The market will never go down again. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's true. The market will literally never go down again. Stocks only go up isn't a meme anymore. It's a law, like gravity, but reversed with money. Here's why. The U.S. owes 40 trillion in debt. Interest payments are about to surpass the GDP. The only way to cover those interest payments is to print enough money. This will trigger hyperinflation, but if you own stocks like PLTR or Tesla, no worries. They'll inflate proportionally. At this point, it's mathematically impossible for stocks to go down. If they did, the entire global economy would collapse. He asked me if this was true. And I'm thinking, there's no way this could be true. But I honestly, I don't know enough to analyze it, but that just sounds like there's some people that are wishful thinking to me. That, like, everything's going to continue going up forever.
As someone who's bag holding a couple stocks that are almost worthless, I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true, but you know, wishful thinking. I think there are probably stocks that will never go down from here till eternity, but like there's no way to know which ones because something could happen. Anything could happen. The same thing that blows a stock up could tear it down, kind of thing.
I mean, I'm sure that there was people 50 years ago who never thought companies like Sears and other companies that are basically no longer around would never go down either.
Yeah, 100%. Who knew Toys R Us would go under? You know, kids need toys. And they still do, but just not from a brick and mortar and not that one. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's safe to say that long term the stock market always goes up.
Yeah.
But like you're talking long term and kind of not really knowing exactly what's gonna. I mean, if you want to tell me that Weight Watchers is going back to where I originally bought it, I'm happy. Okay, but it's not there. And we're probably 10 years out.
Well, the other thing I read, speaking of FOMC, there might even be some oomph taken out of the whole FOMC thing. Warsh has said he probably won't do press conferences after each FOMC. I guess that's something that Powell basically started, is the way the article made it sound. Like it wasn't a regular thing to do a press conference after each one. I guess Warsh is saying he doesn't plan to doing a press conference after each one. I'm assuming he's still going to do a press conference after his first one, but it doesn't sound like it's a guarantee that he'll do one after each one. And oftentimes that provided the bigger bounce in the actual FOMC announcement itself. It's what was said in the press conference.
That's crazy. I mean, I didn't know that either.
And he also says that the FOMC members need to stop doing as many interviews, which is interesting. It seems like he wants things more secretive. He says he wants less, you know, like basically the FOMC members saying how they're going to vote. He doesn't want it to be like typecast or whatever the word I'm looking for there is. That's probably not the right word, but he doesn't want like everyone to know what's going to happen before the FOMC meeting actually happens. Basically,
Yeah.
tiny little blue candle in an unshaded area here with a single bell. I guess I shouldn't say tiny. It's 16 points.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
Yeah. Went 15 points. I probably should have taken it, but let's see. It's trying again. Bouncing right on 30,000. There it goes. Oh, ouch. Oh, okay. Dipped and then right back up, but hanging on every point here.
Order filled.
I'm out.
Order filled.
I'll take it for 10. So for today's been the exact opposite of yesterday for me. Yesterday I went up big pre-market and gave it all back after the bell rang. Today I went down big in pre-market and I've been slowly gaining it back after the bell rang.
Hmm.
Big blue candle. Strong blue candle, 40 points.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
Trying to let it work. It's starting to get mixed in with the 9 on the 5, which is around 60. It looks like it might be rejecting off of there. Yeah, it's coming down for me. Yep, that rejected me. Yeah, coming back. Trying to come back.
ES is kind of held steadier today, I feel like, and it's kind of like it's trying to move up right now, and NQ is still pretty downtrendy. But also, like, I mean, ES hasn't, well, it was today, but it hasn't been
Order
at all-time
filled.
highs quite as
Order
much.
filled.
Oh, something just happened.
Yep.
Wow. Whippy, whippy, whippy. Wow, Ace, you must really have been getting more than 2 points if you got yourself a jet. Teo, if you're here, make sure that makes the magazine this week. Ace is getting into the airline business. Absolutely, Ace. Have yourself a great day.
There. Hopped in a quick short on NQ. Just targeting the lows probably. With as whippy as it is, I don't really know what to do with my stop because, I mean, I have it in a place I would normally want it, but we're going to whip up 20 points and wipe it out.
$965 bottom of the orb. Let's see if it gets back down there. Which isn't that much higher than the actual low of, well, 937. It's not 30 points. I was just joking around, Teo. I said, Ace was talking about jetting, and I said make sure to point out in next week's magazine about Ace getting into the jet business. Is your computer
I don't know
okay?
what's happening. Mine is not okay. Did you see what it was doing?
No, I didn't have yours up.
Okay. No,
Is
that's
it-
all right.
Is it okay now?
Yeah. A bunch of contracts must have just gone, so my tick charts go crazy when a bunch of contracts go. I also had a lot of things error popping up, and I can't believe I'm still in this trade. So here we go.
It's coming down. Now it is
There's
hitting.
the orb.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's hitting the orb. Oh, White House on X indirectly denies the Iran state media reported draft MOU between the U.S. and Iran. I think your short is going to work here on this That News. Though it's not dropping like I thought. Maybe that's what caused the big purple drop to begin with.
Maybe. I did pop out of it, so, which is totally fine. I think it was probably about 100 ticks.
Nice, nice, nice. So I'm surprised we're turning around with a green candle here. But it is, maybe it's just the orb bouncing off of it. I don't know. I can't make any sense of the market anymore. Oil did pop up on That News.
Order filled.
Just want to show everybody this little area of this tick chart where it's just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And like from, 30 seconds tops. And my screen freezes while it does it too. So it's super fun. But I will say, like, it does tell you, like, that was a volume hit.
Right.
Just as much as a news. Like that was news with a ton of volume packed in. So it's always interesting because at least you know the volume's out there, even if it feels slow, that like basically be aware that you could get your stuff rocked all day.
I had a terrible entry on this blue candle. I'm going to get
Order
stopped out
filled.
either way.
Order
But yeah, I
filled.
stopped out. So now I'm going backwards again. But anyway. Yeah, now we're falling again. I think we just made a new low, right? No, 937 is the low. That's right. Getting close. How old's your computer, Teo? And that got down to 940, so are we going to double bottom or are we going to and bounce, or is this going to break it? Sorry to hear that, Solid, that you gave back. Ooh, whoosh. Down to 922. And falling fast. getting toward breaking 29,900 to the downside. Crude oil heading up fast, back above 90. Still falling, broken 900. Back above 900. You take your screenshots with a Polaroid, Teo? Excellent, John. Yep, there's a pop. I didn't take that green candle because A, the wick, and B, it was still in shading, but boom. Wow, look at this pop. So we got down to 888, and now we're already back up to 946. That's a 60-point pop. ATR has fallen to 31. Back down. How's everybody else doing? Red, green, somewhere in between. Excellent, Teo. Another 50-point candle back up.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
What is our 1 minute ATR right now?
33.
I only have the 5 minute pulled up.
Which is down. It was above 40 earlier, so it's pulled back a little bit.
Yeah. You know, I look a lot at the 5 minute ATR, but I feel like 1 minute ATR is really important too. I almost wonder if you run a ratio between them. Because, I mean, with the 5 minute ATR at 50 something and a 1 minute ATR at 40 or 30 something even, that adds a lot of meaning, I feel like, because it just means it's moving up and down quickly,
Yeah.
but not necessarily, you know, in not all up at once, because then the ATR would be bigger, or not all down. It's crazy.
I'm long here at 48.75. It's fighting with the underside of the orb. It's back inside the orb. Struggling around 78
Order
now.
filled.
I got out at 72. So 48 to 70, 24 points.
Nice.
I'm feeling I should have been patient and stayed in, but we'll see. Maybe not. Alrighty. I'm happy where I get out. Thank you, MR. And how are you today? Up there, burst up, trying to get back. It just did go about 30,000. Came back down. Take a drink. Uh, I guess that's not bad at all. Solid. Assuming you don't have like a $1 billion account, and that equals millions of dollars. And if you do have $1 billion account, who cares?
Then what are you doing on YouTube? You know, you get $1 billion. Wait, is there a new show called Undercover Billionaire that I don't know about?
So wait, are you saying I shouldn't keep tagging Elon Musk when we send out our tweets about the live stream?
I mean, you could. That reminds me of like people always say you should invite just random celebrities to your graduations and weddings
Yeah.
because you never know, one of their assistants might just send a card because they're like, I don't know if you know this person, send a card. And then of course the card has like hopefully $1,000 in it or more.
I know back before she became such a huge celebrity and her security detail had to become so outlandish. I know Taylor Swift would randomly show up at fans' weddings and other events.
I bet. I think probably prom too, once or twice. Do we stay above 30?
So 9 minutes ago, our low hit 877, and now we just hit 0.24. So about 150-point pop in less than 10 minutes, and back down. And we're under 30K. Take a drink.
Oh man.
Yeah, it seems like we have lost some drama in the prop world, which isn't a bad thing. I'm sure it'll ramp up again, but hopefully, maybe things will be more chill. Back up. Nice strong candle. White House says nobody should believe the Iran state media reporting. They call it a complete fabrication.
How much you want to bet Iran posted an exact same thing saying no one should trust the United States on anything they're saying? I just feel like
Yeah.
back and forth jabs.
Back below 30,000.
That's a winner.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
Shock to everybody here, but I'm trying a with trend trade, so it's probably not going to work out. There it goes. Come on. Yeah, I should have put my target there. It just hit basically where it hit 7 minutes ago. That high was 24 there. It just hit 24 exactly. Just gonna try again. Let's see if it can break through. Nice USC. Yep, it's rejecting me there. It's gonna stop me out. I could have had 12 points. It hasn't stopped me out yet. Bouncy, bouncy.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Now it did. We're about 10 minutes to the top of the hour and about 40 minutes until London closes. I should have taken the purple candle that formed after the shaded area. That would have been a nice win. I didn't pivot fast enough. And back up. Just wanted to stop me out first.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
We'll try again. Remember, we're only trading evals right now because my feel for the market right now sucks. So, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Beautiful, John. Beautiful. Laughing on 30K again. And Martin, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. I was saying we might just hang around this area until that FOMC meeting in the middle of June, and then when they don't drop interest rates, that's when you might see it go down. A reminder for that FOMC meeting, Melody and I will be doing an all-day stream that day through the FOMC meeting, and assuming that there is a press conference after the press conference after, right to the closing bell.
Woo woo. Gonna be a good time.
The fight here at 30,000 is real. uh, punch and pie, MR. Punch and pie. PW. Why?
Order filled.
Order filled.
And we're coming down. Oh, fight is real. Oh, okay. I've never watched a PW live stream. I've watched a video or two of his, but I've never watched a live stream. See you, Solid. Thanks for being here today. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Ooh, that was a. See, I should have taken the purple candle down. Didn't trust it, but whoosh.
Yeah.
We're moving fast.
ES is finally coming up on its low of day 2.
Oh. Well, warning, guys. I didn't realize this was going to be live. The cabinet meeting with Trump is apparently live streamed. I didn't realize cabinet meetings were live streamed. You would think things would be classified from these meetings?
Yeah. I'm guessing that they must have like 1 or 2 a month that they do that actually they probably don't talk about anything. Or it's just Trump sitting at the table talking to the secretaries about them, most likely, or the ballroom. And then, yeah, about it.
We bounced back up. I still don't know what caused that quick move down. That was a quick move down. It was a lot of points. From 004 down to 923. So 80-point drop in 2 minutes. Yeah, I thought maybe it might want to. It's just playing on this 9 EMA, which is also on the 5, which is also around the or bottom. Or bottom sounds weird to say. But anyway, now it's dropped below both again. And down we come. Are we going to break 900 again? Our low of the day was 877. Oh, and it popped back up.
Order filled.
Order submitted.
That one was also right into the 9. It did give me a double bell setup, but looks like it's not going to work out again. I need more daylight between the 9 and the end of the candle, and I keep taking these ones that are hugging the 9 instead.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Oh, well, looked like it was going to try to push up, and then look at that. Just took me out almost to the tick and then bounced right back up. It's just kind of sideways here right now.
Seems to be that lull that kind of happens around 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That I don't know if that's just London saying, hey, we're going to take a break and then come back for the very, very last few minutes, or maybe they're already gone for the day. I don't know.
I know it's probably like the last, 20 minutes they start getting their stuff together, getting ready to get going, and they pay attention for the last 10 minutes before they leave.
Yeah, I just pictured people with their coats on at their desk making a last trade of
Order
the day.
filled.
Order submitted.
Grab the person, go.
No follow through. In at 941 quarter, shooting for 967. It got to 961 and then it came back down. Actually, I'm in lunch mode, MR. As soon as I'm off of here, I'm gonna be frying up a ribeye.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Took it for 20 points, 20 and a half. 41 to 71. Oh, 61, sorry. 61. Yep, sitting next to me right now, I have. Let's see. Just under a pound of thin cut ribeye steak.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I like the thin cut. Can never get the thick cut to cook the way I like it.
Yeah, I feel like thick ones have to be like smoked or like roasted or something, not necessarily grilled or fried. But I also I'm not a steak connoisseur. I like a good steak. I don't cook a good steak, so I leave that to other people.
Hey, Paco Trading. Sorry, we were talking steak. Uh, uh, so for the MNQ, it's a 1 minute, and the crude oil, it's a 5 minute. But you're not seeing the crude. You're actually seeing Melody's charts on the left, and there's a well, actually, I'm not sure. She only has one chart up right now. That's your tick chart, right?
Yeah, it's a 400 tick.
Yeah, it's a 400 tick on the left on MNQ.
Then I do have a 600 tick and a 5 minute or 6,000 tick.
I'm still working on figuring out what time frame is best for me. I'm looking at 5, and I have another. I have screens you don't see, a whole other computer you don't see, and I'm looking at 5 and 1s right now, and still trying to decide what might be best. MR's asking, what made you decide to go to tick charts?
I don't know. I think it's just like it's part of the way that I see price action. And I just mean that by like, I tried to do a lot of the order flow stuff. I tried to do the DOM, I tried to do time and sales, and I thought that I connected with those, but I wasn't getting any success. I went back to the time charts. I tried range charts. I tried Rankos, and then I tried tick charts, and I just kind of got onto those. And I like the way I can visualize like where price is going. So I don't know. That's how I landed on tick charts, and it's just more of a feel thing than anything, because I'm still using all the same stuff, and I still have like a 5 minute chart up, and I do make a lot of decisions based off of that one too. But for the actual execution, and also then to plot my levels so that I can see really where we are, like kind of a zoomed in. But it did take a while with the ticks to figure out like what number of ticks to put in, and I don't know, trial and error for sure.
Connection lost.
Connection lost.
What if the rules are no eyes on the DOM? Uh, 400 tick, just answering a question, MR. 400 tick, I like because it's kind of just like the close-up. So the 400 tick matches up somewhat closely to a minute on ES, not so much on NQ, it's a little quicker. But yeah, 1,000 was too much, and 500 felt weird, so 400 is what I went. And then the 6,000 tick for ES is, again, that one was trying to match kind of the 5 minute, and it sort of does kind of move in the same area, but then just shows how fast things move, I guess. And then I went 5,000 tick on NQ because I didn't like 6,000 tick. So see, a lot of it is just like I said, trial and error, and then seeing what looks best or what works best for kind of the indicators that you're trying to put on it, I guess. And then I do use volume profile, but not a lot. I actually don't trade off of it. I use it more just for the initial balance and then for the point of control. And I do try to trade some of the initial balance like rejections and break and retest kind of stuff. But I haven't been as good with that lately. Like I feel like I'm still trying to feel out exactly how things, like when the initial balance is validated or not. So still watching that, but yeah, that's basically all I use the profile for. I've tried to trade profiles in the past. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Man, Sire, now I'm gonna have to try 233. That seems quick. Ooh, I actually just used the volume profile indicator in NQ to chart the initial balance. But I do know there are a lot of indicators out there. I think even Sire might have one or might know of one.
X-ray MRI type cross section. That's an interesting way to put it, Luke. Yeah, go for it, MR. Up, we're trying to break 900 down to 899. Tries to bounce there again. Wow, big drop. Bounces back up a little bit. We are about 5 minutes till London closes. And that's a nice pop right back up. So it gets down into that 870 or 880 range, and it just bounces hard back up. Pac, I also am curious what really caused the big drop in gold lately. I mean, when I say lately, I mean over the last couple of months. when the indices have been running high, so has gold. And while NQ and all was going up last night, gold wasn't. Gold looks sad and depressed. Been listening to what on repeat? We're back up to 940-ish. If you look at a 5-minute chart, 5-minute looks really flat. Let me bring up 5 real quick. Not real flat, but definitely not the. That said, that would have been a good entry, and that would have been a good entry off the 5. I really need to stop fighting this. Which time frame should I use thing and figure it out. Yeah, I had no clue what you were talking about either, MR, but I just decided to just let it go. And we are rising back up toward 30,000 as London closes. London closes and we get a quick move up, which seems to happen more often than not.
Yeah, I think we're seeing that a little.
So you got that one trade in today, right, Melody? And that was a winner?
I did. Yes. Yes, it was. And I do have a newer strategy that I've been testing that I'll probably might start trading on stream. It's going to look weird because the chart's totally different, but that'll be coming, hopefully.
Awesome. Look forward to that. We have reached the end of our time today. So, Another day in the
Sweet.
books.
Yes, everybody stay safe. Have a good afternoon. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
And we'll be here 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Remember, for you early birds, lots of news tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye.